Today, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to speak up and demand responsible governance, or to remain silent. That choice is yours. You can use your voice to continue to support scoundrels like Lubert and Dambly as they devour Penn State like a pack of buzzards slicing up roadkill. And make no mistake, supporting them is exactly what we have done, without question. Or you can show that you truly care about having your voice heard, that you truly care about responsible governance. And your task is simple. Write in Barry J. Fenchak, class of 1984, on your ballot. Because with that vote, you will state loud and clear that you truly care about responsible governance for Penn State. And you will elect a righteous advocate who will always and without reservation stand for responsible stewardship. If you want someone to fight for righteous governance, you damn well need to vote for a fighter. And the evidence is clear. One candidate was sacrificing his own self-interests, and standing in front of the scoundrels and calling them out for being the cancer that afflicts Penn State. Standing in front of the scoundrels and calling them out for constipating the university with their self-serving corruption and malfeasance. One candidate, while all the rest were unanimously coronating Ira Lubert as board chairman and praising his leadership, was running advertisements and announcements to broadcast and expose Lubert's malfeasance. While all the rest were joining forces with the scoundrels and celebrating the consummation of Consent Decree 2.0, recognized it as an extension of the cover-up that has been foisted on all of us, and spoke out against it. One candidate will never tell you that your vote doesn't count. Will never tell you that I know something of importance relative to university governance, but I'm not going to share it with you. One candidate told you, do not vote for me, not until after I have outlined the issues facing the university and outlined specific plans to deal with those issues, and has laid out detailed proposals and asked you to hold me accountable. One candidate understands why Penn State tuition is astronomically high, understands how Penn State's leadership has stacked the cost of their self-serving largesse and corruption onto the backs of our students and their families, and is willing to show you that information, and has real plans for reducing the astronomical cost of Penn State's tuition by attacking its true causes, not by singing you alibis. One candidate recognizes the wasteful, corrupt Penn State capital spending process for what it is, and is willing to shine a light and let you see that distasteful raping of the Penn State Treasury, and will stand up, call out, and oppose the wasteful and corrupt Penn State capital spending process and the wasteful and corrupt folks responsible for it. One candidate has spent 15 years observing, analyzing, and critiquing the horrendous dysfunction of Penn State's governance structure, and understands the principles of responsible governance, and has formulated logical, righteous, functional alternatives and shared them with you, and will fight for true righteous board reform, not some rearrangement of the deck chairs on the Titanic. One candidate has outlined the ways in which Penn State leadership treats the university as if it were a for-profit corporation, and has shown you the horrendous implications of this behavior, and has plans to oppose it. One candidate understands that responsible governance is not an optional principle, and recognizes that responsible governance must be a commitment and must be the guiding principle for any responsible steward, and is unwilling to sell out doing what is right in order to satisfy a transient self-interest. We take on this fight and we win it, then we will have something to cheer about. If we don't recognize that we are in a fight, and if we don't act appropriately, we are only assisting the scoundrels who have staged their unholy coup upon our university. So vote, and write in Barry J. Fenchak, class of 1984, on your ballot. Thank you.